Salut, David Allman here. We're going to review a new product from Sonuus. A couple years ago, Sonuus revolutionized the whole guitar world by releasing the I2M, which would convert your guitar into a Midi signal. Very simple to use. You plug your guitar in and you go out Midi, which will allow you to control your keyboards and soft synths. The following year, they released the I2M. Same exact concept, but this time you plug your bass in the device and you go out Midi, controlling all your soft synthesizers and all the cool toys that you can have via Midi. This year they released the I2M. This little box would combine the I2M and the I2M into a little convenient package, which is USB powered, comes with the software. Today we're going to check this toy out and see what it does. As it's always the case with Sonuus products, this is very easy to use. You're going to plug your instrument into this jack. That can be guitar, bass, or even vocals. On the other side, you'll find the USB port. You're going to plug this into your computer. This is going to work on a Mac or a PC. You should have a guitar that is properly set up. Use your neck pickup for a better triggering and turn your tone volume all the way down. If your guitar is equipped with a piezo pickup, you can also use that piezo to trigger the Midi. This is a monophonic instrument, which means that it triggers only one note at a time, no chords allowed. Here we are in the I2M software, and this is where we're going to be able to configure our instruments to communicate more effectively with the software synth or the keyboard that we're using. There's 4 different modes here, each mode corresponding to an instrument. You can go back and forth between the modes thanks to this little button right here. If I click on it, I can assign a 4-string bass, a 5-string bass, a voice, or the flute, or whatever you want with the microphone plugged in. And right underneath, there are 4 different MIDI configurations. We're going to go into the A MIDI configuration and see what we can do. There's a lot of different options here. We're not going to get into detail for all of them, but here are the main things you can do. When you play guitar, on fretted instruments, there's always little vibratos, tiny little bends that you're not really aware of. And these little bends are going to trigger the MIDI instrument you're working with. And if you're triggering a keyboard, then the keyboard is going to sound completely messed up. So it's good to keep that in mind. You can go to pitch bend if you're dealing with some lead synth patches, for example, or saxophones. You can also use the transpose button here, working with a bass patch, for example, on your guitar, and you want all the notes that you're triggering to sound an octave lower. That's going to do that automatically for you. Another thing I want to show you here is in the setup. This is very important. If we go to the setup, I forgot to tell you, but the I2M comes with an included preamp, and that's wonderful. Sometimes we have guitars with active pickups, and they're going to trigger your MIDI louder because of the active pickups. You can vary your preamp gain here, assign it to whatever instrument you want. Very, very convenient to have kind of a balanced set of instruments. There's a lot more to discover on the I2M on Sonuus' website. The link is in the description of this video. Thanks Sonuus for making such great products. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks for your support. Make sure you check out the review of the I2M, also available on my channel, and the I2M, also available on my channel. I'll see you next time. Until next time, salut.